Good morning and welcome to Run Free and Live. Just want to do a check-in for the end of January 2020. It's roughly the last week on a Monday. I did a nice recovery run slash easy run. Tomorrow's going to be a workout at the track. And just want to tell you how I'm feeling overall. So far today, I'm feeling a lot better than I've been normally on some recovery days. One thing I've changed in the past few days, which wasn't done on purpose, just kind of happened that way, was I actually took time to go to the cryo and do it on the same day as a hard workout. Normally, I've been doing it the day before the workout. Oh, that's going to be hard. Thinking in my head that if I did that, the next day I'll get the best benefits because it's fresh, you feel good, you feel the best instead of having none of that before. I also did more when it comes to the Normatec. I focused. I was toying with the notion of using the hips more than using the legs. One thing about the hips and the Normatec is when you do the hips or use the hip section of the Normatec, the top of your legs are hit. So I'm getting the back of my legs that connect to your buttocks basically, and where the glutes are and everything. You're getting that as well as where the hips are. And I'm having pain when it comes to the top of my right leg that connects to my buttocks and where the glute is, and then the right side, right where it's like it's not when I sit down, but it's like towards the right side, almost on the edge, and you can't hit that muscle. I noticed when you're using the leg sleeves of the Normatec. I hit it better on the hip one, and so my thought was, let's try that using that first in the morning for recovery right after the run, and use that for like 25 minutes. Let's do its thing, and just see how the run plays. I noticed that the run next day, or even that day of just walking around and doing like and driving the car and everything, I noticed I felt a little better. So I was kind of liking that part. The second thing is emotionally. Well, just to finish off what I was talking about, that's kind of where I am at recovery. I'm still toying with the notions of what's too much, what's too little for time in the recovery for Normatec cryo. How many times a week should I be doing cryo? Should I be doing Normatec every day? Still tweaking that out. Also, how much is enough protein, how much is not enough, water, and all that stuff. Still playing with that. The second thing is enjoying the process. It's hard sometimes to, at least mentally and psychologically, when you are trying to go for something that's hard, even in your own life, and you're not hitting things on a daily basis, or what you decided to go for, you miss it. You had your sights set on a goal for a day. It's I'm gonna hit these things today, and you don't hit them. You kind of feel like, oh, am I not good enough? The negativity comes out like, can I do this or not? And one thing I was thinking about, I know last night I heard that Kobe Bryant died, and it's been weighing on me because I'm 37, and I've heard about a lot of celebrities pass. I remember Linkin Park, Chester Bennington passed away a few years ago. That hit me because I grew up with listening to Linkin Park. I mean, in high school when they first the first album. And then I remember hearing about Robin Williams. I mean, God, Aladdin. I mean, I saw Aladdin in the movie theaters as a kid. When that cartoon came out, I was like, oh, and then watching Mrs. Doubtfire and a lot of his stuff. Jack, I enjoyed Jack. His movie Jack was funny with him, and he had just charisma. And just the point is, you start thinking about in life what's important, what's not, and I've been going all in for the past 2 months now. I mean, with the recovery, pain, money. They don't tell you how much it's going to cost in relationships, in money, in time. You're going to feel achy. They don't tell you about any of this stuff. Like, all we see when we're actually watching the greats do their thing is their accomplishments. They, you don't see the sacrifice they make, the times when their body hurts so bad they don't know how to work on it, and they're in the sauna, um, massage parlor, doing cryo, number tech, you name it, they're doing it. Ice baths, 40-minute ice bath, sitting there 40 minutes for your body to heal. You don't see that part, but it's part of it. I'm just wondering. I was thinking over the past week, is this all worth it? Because I really want to get married. I really want to have children. I really want to have friendships, and it's like 4 to 5 hours of my day is doing this running thing, and I've been on and off for 10 years. And if I would have gone all in the beginning, I wouldn't be probably dealing with what I'm dealing with now. But I'm dealing with it, and I'm understanding the sacrifices. I understand now why when people give up something because they want to live life, because it comes a point where you feel like it's a point of no return. Where if you know if I'm gonna give this up, that's it. I'm gonna enjoy life, especially people you out there, the one that's you that's listening, that you don't have um, a long time left. You probably have maybe 20, 30, 40 years left, but you don't want to spending all this money on this just a dream of something. You'd rather spend it with your kids now you have, that person you found you want to spend time with. You have friendships and things you want to do. You want to do things with them. You don't want to feel alone. Because being top of the world is definitely a lonely experience. I'm not top of the world yet. I'm on my way, but it's very lonely to have to put all the work and sacrifice in, hoping it'll pay off. You're hoping no injury happens. You're hoping that everything hits what you hits, and you want no setbacks. And I've been thinking about that a lot, and which is why on the post this morning I wrote, "Remember to have fun and why you're doing it." I've been focusing on each run and telling myself to have fun, enjoy this, love the process, know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. If you're in the long run, why are you doing that long run? What's the point of the run? What are you doing during that run? Same thing on a fast run on the track. You're doing 800-mile repeats or whatever. Why are you doing that run? What's the purpose of it? Keep that in mind. But also the other part, have fun. Remember why you're doing this, which is why I've been posting a lot lately. Yay, I get to run today. It's good. I saw the wind a lot today. It's been on and off. Supposedly it's like 11 miles an hour is what I'm seeing on the radar, not the radar, but when you go to like weather.com or something, you're seeing like these high winds, and you're like, oh, I won't be able to run my best and everything. But you can't control the weather. What you can control is your attitude. Your attitude is crucial. It's up to you what you want to do with the attitude. And that's something I had to remind myself of today. Because a year is going to go by and it's going to be January of 2021. And you can keep doing the same thing you've always done or go after something and get the better results. I mean, but come hell or high water, you're going to make it through because you're just going to keep pushing at it every day, and eventually your body gets better and better and better. It's the same thing if you're trying to get a test, that job promotion, you're trying to lose that weight, you're trying to accomplish something, no matter what it is. In the beginning, you're going to suck at it. You're really going to suck at it. But as time goes on, when you look back, as the 6 months goes on, a year goes on, 2 years, you look back at where you started and where you are and see the progression. That's where the memories happen. And those moments where you think it's the hardest. You gotta remember why you're doing it and the joy that you get from the accomplishment. I run because it helps me get away from my demons, keeps me sober, but also I like being better. I enjoy getting the best out of myself, and it's the only way I know so far how to do that, and it's something I like. My day job, I'm just trying to like it, but I don't think I'll ever truly like it, to be honest. But then again, I've never knew what I want to do with my life except for when I wanted to be military, and that's over. So the next best thing, right? We got to pay the bills. Anyway, I'm rambling on, but hopefully you have a good day. Remember out there to have fun. Remember to tell yourself, why am I doing this? Or remind yourself why you're doing it. And remember those moments when you take 4 days off, a week off, a month off, and you remember, oh, I hate this feeling. Remember those moments when you're out there running and you're like, I don't want to do this. It's a yin and yang. It's always a pull and take. Have fun out there. And thank you for listening.